Merry Christmas!
Hi! We wish we could give you this book in person.
So much.
But we're too far away. We're really
We're
far
in the land
away.
of London. We wish we could be there in person to give you this book, but since we can't, we made these videos so we could read it to you. And if you sit quietly, you guys can listen with us and read along with us.
Alright.
The book we found
read about Sir Charlie.
Sir Charlie's Stinky Socks and the tale of the terrible secret.
Okay. Maggie's gonna start reading. You guys want to open it up to the first page?
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a terrible secret, hidden in a well so deep, with walls so steep, the secret would never get out.
Right. The well was in the keep of a crumbling castle that teetered on top of a hill, a rumbling, grumbling, creepy place that no one dared go near for fear of something wicked inside that might come out and get them.
Arrgh! It's in there. Emma just didn't say it. So the secret was safe, down, down, deep, at the bottom of the well with its walls so steep, in the keep of the castle on top of the hill, until
a bold, brave knight, Sir Charlie Stinky Socks, and his faithful, fearless cat, Envelope, came riding into town.
Clip, clop, clip, clop. I can't click your tongue.
Through the hobbledy-cobbledy streets tottered a good gray mare bearing the daring knight and his cat in search of a high adventure.
Whoa! Said Sir Charlie, spying the castle that teetered on top of the hill. You see the castle there in between the buildings? That looks like the sort of place where a knight might have some fun. And with one quick polish of his trusty sword, he headed for the castle.
The sun was hot, the cobbles were hard, and the way to the castle keep was steep. Was it worth the while for those loyal friends to make that long, hard climb? No need to ask the faithful cat Envelope or the good gray mare. Only Sir Charlie Stinky Socks needed a moment to think.
Time for a knight to pause for thought and a long, cool drink, which, as luck would have it, he found by a shack where a blacksmith was toiling away. Hammer clunk, chink, chink, chink. Stop your hammering, my fine fellow, bellowed the brave, bold knight. 'Tis I, Sir Charlie Stinky Socks, looking for high adventure. Might I find it if I go to that castle that teeters on top of the hill?
The blacksmith looked at that creepy castle. The blacksmith looked at the knight. The blacksmith shook his head and said, "Did I hear you right? You're thinking of going to the creepy castle. Well, think again, my friend. If you go anywhere near that place, a wicked wizard will get you. He'll lock you up in a dismal dungeon and you'll throw away the key."
Will he? Said Sir Charlie Stinky Socks. How do you know that?
"Ah," said the blacksmith with a mournful sigh, "I fear it has happened before. You see, in the dead of night, when the wind is right, there comes a pitiful sobbing out of the rumbling, grumbling castle and down the side of the hill. Someone's locked in that fearful place, and they won't get out again."
Oh, yes, they will, said Sir Charlie Stinky Socks. My friends and I will save them. 'Tis time for a knight to ride to the castle and set the prisoners free. Yippee!
Now we're going to open the tab very carefully, guys, okay?
Clip, clop, stagger, stumble, stop! The hobbledy-cobbledy streets of town turned into a treacherous track. But there was no going back for Sir Charlie Stinky Socks, for he was on a mission. Forward he trekked with his faithful friends as the sun sank low, and a curious moon rose in the sky to watch the rescuers go.
Steadily onwards, carefully up. pulled the flap up carefully to the gaping gates of the castle.
Ooh.
Just one look, and Envelope shook. So did the good gray mare. The monstrous mouth of the creepy castle was more than they could bear. But bold Sir Charlie did not shiver. Brave Sir Charlie did not shake. For out of the gates of that gristly place there came the sounds of sobbing. And heroic Sir Charlie Stinky Socks knew what he had to do. He ignored the dribbling, drooling mouth, and he led the others through.
Make sure you fold the tabs back so you can go to the next page. Trip, trap, toward the keep of the creepy castle went Sir Charlie Stinky Socks. Nothing stirred, no sign of life, except for a terrible rumbling, low and slow, and though, was the castle hungry?
Envelope gulped. The gray mare gasped. What did castles eat? Roasted cat? Toasted horse? Boiled knight?
Eek! The cat and the mare didn't wait for an answer. But did Sir Charlie flee? Not he. Don't forget that sensible knights never ever run. Oh no. They stand their ground. They look around. They laugh at what they see.
Rambling roots, sprawling shoots, vines, moss, and ivy.
Never fear, and get back here, called Sir Charlie Stinky Socks. I've a funny feeling that the castle's vegetarian, and we, my faithful, fearless friends, have a prisoner to free. Trip, trap, into the keep went the dauntless knight.
And into harm's way, for a gang of grouchy gargoyles were grumbling on the walls, griping, sniping, snarling, swiping, and calling out nasty names. Fat cat, hairy horse, girly whirly knight.
Envelope blushed. The horse went pink. But Sir Charlie didn't think that an army of stony bullies could do him any harm. You're pretty gormless gargoyles, chortled the clever knight. You see, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, and I bet you only behave like this because you've nothing better to do. 'Twas true, of course, but even so, how could Sir Charlie stop the gargoyles grumbling?
We're going to flip the flaps very carefully. With a swipe and a flick of his trusty sword, Sir Charlie set a beat, and sweet music replaced the grumbling while the gargoyles learned to sing.
But here's the thing. In the keep of the castle, the rumbling was getting stronger, and it wasn't much longer before the three rescuers realized why.
Scat went the cat with the good gray mare. What did Sir Charlie do? He thought it was best to change his rules, and
Sir Charlie scampered too. Run as fast as you can. Then, slash, grab.
Open the flap. Phew! Sir Charlie Stinky Socks swung his friends over the terrible danger, across the courtyard, past the well, into... Wait, did we read that wrong?
No. The dungeon door. Thud went the door, and it fell. And as it fell to the floor and out came the pitiful sobbing. Sir Charlie didn't stop to think. He drew his trusty sword and bounded forward, as a good knight should, to finish off his quest. Stop your sobbing, prisoner, cried the gallant knight, for I, Sir Charlie Stinky Socks, have come to set you free. In the darkest corner of the dismal dungeon, the prisoner stopped sobbing. He turned and lifted his head to the knight, as a helpful moon threw a little light on the situation.
Open the flap once more. I am not a prisoner, he said to Sir Charlie. I'm the king of the castle.
Then why are you crying, your majesty? Asked the puzzled knight.
Because, said the king,
Stop, said Sir Charlie. I think I can probably guess. It's because you live in a crumbling castle. That teacher's on top of a hill, and it's rumbling, creepy place. So no one dares come near, right?
Wrong, said the king, who was sobbing again. It's because of what I've done, and I can't tell you what it is because it's a terrible secret.
A secret, eh? Then how could Sir Charlie Stinky Socks possibly help the king? Well, first he'd have to tell him a really wonderful thing. Sire, he said to the king of the castle, there's something you should know. And, bending low, Sir Charlie whispered it into the royal ear.
Whatever it was, the king gave a sniff and spluttered out his tale about the wizard who lived in the castle, whose job was to teach the king, and how last week, without any warning, the wizard had gone away. I did something silly, stuttered the king. I took his book of spells. I wanted to turn this crumbling castle into something fit for a king. I didn't think. I spilled my drink and the book of spells got ruined. So I hid it down at the bottom of the well. So the wizard wouldn't find out.
Oh my! A terrible secret indeed. But the funny thing was, the king started smiling. He suddenly felt so much better. You see, although the book was still in the well, the terrible secret was out. And not only that, the knight just might be able to help the king, because a problem shared is a problem halved. That's the wonderful thing. If I were you, your majesty, said the sensible knight, I'd wait till the wizard returned to the castle, and I'd do the honorable thing, tell him the truth. That's what the king should do. Stand tall, be brave, be honest, and the wizard will be proud of you. And when he hears why you took his book, well, the wizard will understand. But for now, what you need is...
Right, open the big flap. See, it's big.
A helping hand to make the castle better. No spells, no magic, just some friends with nothing to do but sing.
And by morning, the rumbling, grumbling castle was somewhere fit for a king.
Hurrah!
And, oh, if you're wondering what became of the book, well, that's another story.
The end.
Right.
Did you guys like it?
It's the end.
We thought you would. And
Right.
we want you to please be gentle with this book. I know there's lots of cool little flaps and everything, which makes the story cooler, but you have to be gentle, because if you tear them, we can't fix them.
Be careful. You gotta sit still while reading it, and you gotta take turns.
Make sure
And
you
I'll
listen
grab
to your
it.
mommy.
And just like the king, you gotta tell her your secrets. You gotta tell your secrets, alright? No secrets.
I hope you guys have a good Christmas, and we miss you very
All right.
much.
We
Miss
love
you
you
very
guys.
much. We love you.
Right,
Bye.